Welcome back to JH Diesel. We're here today in the shop on the weekend. Justin is working on his Burnout rig, which we got to get ready for Cletus and Cars coming up in a few months. We're trying to get an early start on something so we don't have to be working on it last minute. It's really trying to turn over a new leaf for 2024 because the past few years seems like we're working on the trucks before the Burnout, sometimes during the Burnout, and especially right after the Burnout. Had a couple good runs with the old 6.0 gasser, but now that Justin has his own rig, said he wants to get her shined up and ready to go. So what's your plan here today, man?
We gotta do something with the exhaust. We gotta get this thing. It don't sound like nothing right now.
I agree. It's pretty mellow sounding right now. It's got some mufflers on it. We'll put it up in the air. You guys can see what we got underneath there and see what he's going to do to change it. Actually, fire it up. We'll do a little sound test here. Dude. There's glass falling out. There's definitely a busted window in the bottom.
It's getting better. It's getting better.
Somebody broke into this old girl at one time. Let's fire up here.
It's so fast, sometimes it blows the windows out.
It's going to be so loud, it's going to blow the windows out. Give her a couple revs. Yeah, that ain't going to do it, bud.
It's gotta be louder.
It's got to be louder than that.
Look, I got a lot of guys coming after me for these burnout competitions. Got a lot of guys coming after me on these burnout competitions now. They know I got a truck. Now we got to go a little bit bigger.
A little above and beyond. Old Chevrolet going up. Oh, there's your problem right there.
Yeah, that's the problem right here.
That's a big issue with noise. We should probably remove those nicely and get them out of our way.
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is unbolt them.
I see he found the ratchet. I should unbolt them pretty good.
Step one.
Might as well just get rid of that little guy right there.
Watch your piggy toes.
One down.
Don't need that where we're going.
The rush.
That's the old schools.
I bet she sounds great now. Fire up.
I bet it's got a nice exhaust leak on the manifold. Good night. Nice and tight up there.
Let's hear. We already fixed some of the problem.
I have no problem.
Oh, yeah. Sounds so much better.
So back here in the shop, I built one of these boxes. This is what my exhaust is gonna be. Kind of similar to what was on the mower. That's why I did it on the mower, to see if it would make the exhaust louder than the way I did the last one, just using a piece of 4-inch pipe last year. And it did, it seemed to work. So I built one of them already. And what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna come into the bottom of this. I'm gonna 90 up into the bottom of this from the exhaust that's on the truck. I've got one of them built, and that's gonna come out of the side of the bed, and I'll show you guys that later. But I needed another piece of pipe, so I went and got another piece of pipe. We're gonna cut this up and make another one of these. and I'll film that, show you how we're doing that. So that's pretty much what I'm looking for there. Like I said, I'm gonna cap this end off like I did that one. And then I'm gonna come in the bottom right here with the pipe because of the way these are getting mounted. You'll see that once I mount them, how they're mounting them. And remember guys, it's a burnout truck. This isn't a show truck. This isn't a truck that we're taking to the drag strip. This is a burnout truck. I'm trying to make it as loud as I can. That is the goal with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and weld this up on both sides, a bunch of welding, and then we'll move on to the next step, getting them mounted in the truck. I gotta cut some holes, truck's over there. Gotta cut some holes in the bed and get these through the sides of the bed. You guys will see how I'm gonna do all that. Got the holes drilled, I gotta make these lines match, and that's where those tubes I made are gonna go. So I'll set the camera over here. You guys watch me cut them holes and we'll slide that thing in. We do have some trimming back in there we gotta do. So we'll get that done too. Now you can see we've got this in here. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna put some weld right here to really secure it in place. And then I got this wrapped around some fuel lines because I don't wanna burn the truck to the ground yet. And then, so this is what we got. Gotta connect it obviously to this exhaust pipe here. And we're gonna have something that looks pretty much like that when we're done. And I know you guys are impressed now. That's what we're going for. So let's make this side match.
Well, you got your boom tubes on.
I think it's quieter than it was.
I don't think there's any chance this thing is quieter. The whole bed is rattling. The whole bed's rattling, so ready to hear this thing get up in RPMs. Got to back her on up to the burnout test pad. See what this thing can do. We know it does a burnout, but we're just looking for some noise on this one. Pretty loud. I gotta hear it again though. I didn't get to really hear the RPM sing that much. He hates doing burnouts on these tires. For some reason he hates doing burnouts on these tires, so I keep making him do them. noisy. The whole... Dude, don't worry about the tires. Just pop them. He does not want to pop them. He doesn't want to tear up his wheels. Pop them. I'm refraining myself from driving this because it's his, because if I drove it, I would definitely pop those things. 1000%. The whole bed is rattling. Every little piece is just rattling. Well, there you have it. Boom tubes installed on the S10. Justin, his truck is going to be ripping. We got a lot more work to do to it before the first Cleetus cars in April. Get a little more horsepower out of it, and it's probably loud enough now. So I hope you guys really enjoyed that whole deal. Anyways, now we're getting back on some of the JH projects. Reached out on Facebook the other day, Instagram. I've been trying to find a stock big block for Burgundy. Here's why. I can get a stock big block at a decent deal, and the motor obviously that we built for it had an issue. Nobody's fault. We had a freak thing happen. The oil pump went out, and it just didn't really cause much damage, but put a lot of metal through the motor. So we have to go through everything again. Machine shop's a little backed up right now. He's trying to help me out the best he can. So I'm gonna get that thing over to the machine shop, which I haven't yet because he's just been a little backed up. And we'll get that thing over there, and hopefully he'll be able to run through it pretty quickly and get it back. But in the meantime, I say, you know what? We need to put a motor in this thing so we can go rip. So guys, Facebook did not disappoint. Had a bunch of messages, a bunch of people reaching out. Ended up getting one of my buddy's engines. Check this thing out. Complete big block Chevrolet. Boom, that's a Gen 6 big block. It's out of a later model Chevy pickup truck. It's already got a roller camshaft in it, so it's got a full roller cam in it. He left all the accessories and stuff on it. I don't think we'll use the accessories because we have the motor plate in the front, but he did leave all that stuff on there. But 454 big block, it's already got a roller cam and everything in it. It's got an intake set up for a carburetor, so we'll bolt our carburetor on it and send it. I don't think I want to put the blower on it. Only reason I say that is because the blower has blown a lot of stuff up with my foot. So being this is a stock engine, I think we're gonna save the blower for something else. But for now, we're gonna get this thing in the truck and have us another bog truck because we got truck pulls coming up in about a week. Tired of my stuff sitting. We have some good news on this, and I'll go over that with you guys in the next couple videos. We obviously got the donor engine out, all that stuff, so should be pretty interesting. But for now, just wanted to introduce you guys the new heart for Burgundy. Big block Chevy, ready to go. Came right out of a buggy, ran, drove, everything, get that thing in the truck, and hopefully let it send at the bogs. It's gonna be, or at the pulls, it's gonna be more power or equivalent to the power my truck was probably before the blower. And maybe we'll add some nitrous to it and we'll spray it.
Not a bad idea.
A little bit of easy horsepower. So.
Well, he said that thing's like, what, 1,000 horsepower?
In his dreams. More like $1,000. So, all right, guys, well, cool. We got the motor for Burgundy. We're gonna get that thing back in the mud. We're gonna get the bogging again. Bogging season is about to kick off right now. We got some events end of January, February, March, April. All the bogging events are taking off. So, figure get this thing going. This thing, like I said, guys, we got some stuff in the works. I think you guys will be really happy when we get it all done and wait till the news on it. So we'll end that out there, guys. Get Burgundy ready to go. We got a couple more projects going on, which you guys are going to see here soon. And I hope you guys enjoy it. So thanks again for watching the JH Diesel channel. We will see you next time.